Okay, here's a couple of questions that you can solve using linear equations, but there's relationships you have to worry about. So they say I've got $65,000 at simple interest, and they put it in there for 1 year, and at the end they make that amount of money. So part of it gets invested at 7%, twice that amount gets invested at 2%, and the rest is at 5.5%. So there's a 7% one, and a 2% one, and a 5.5% one. And altogether, when they add up all those investments, it comes out to $32.45. Now, to figure out how much you get from each investment, you take and you multiply the interest by how much you put it in at that amount. So this first one will be 0.07 times, they just say a part, so I don't know how much that is. Let's just call it X. Plus 0.02, and then they say twice as much as you put in at 7%. So if you put in X, then this would be 2X. Plus 0.055 times, they say the rest of the amount. So the rest of the amount has to be the 65,000, subtract however much you invested already. Well, I've already invested an X and a 2X, so that's 3X together. So 65,000 minus 3X equals 32.45. Okay, so this would be 0.07X, plus this would be 0.04X when you multiply that. And then you have to multiply that, and that equals 32.45. And then solve from there, gather your x's, etc. The next question is similar. You got a whole lot more money, and you're making more money, but so they say part at 5%, so 0.05 times x. Then they say half that amount. So I guess it's 0.045 times a half of x would be like 0.5x. Okay, plus 0.065. The rest will be 1,600,000 minus here's a 1x and a half x, so that's 1.5x equals the 79,000. And then do the same thing. Multiply that out. Gather your x's on this side, numbers on the other side. You should get to a question where I think this one is where you have a negative something x on this side and a negative amount on this side. And then when you divide, the negatives cancel, you come up with positive. Try that. Let me know if that helps.